Good morning, girls. Today I am going to explain verb pattern. Before going to explain the verb pattern, I want to tell there are four types of sentences which exist in usage of our language. First, we may have statements, question marks, commands, exclamations. Statements means the way we say the sentences ending with a full stop. And questions, when we question the people, we use questioning statements. When we order some other people, we use commands. When we express our feelings, we use exclamatory sentences. Depending on the order of the parts in sentences, they are classified into four types like statements, questions, commands, and exclamations. The way we express our feelings or we expresses our uh, message to convey to the others, we use the sentences. In that sentences, depending upon the order or the usage, we use the types of sentences. When we use normal sentences, we call them as a statements. We end up the statement with a full stop. Suppose, example take, I said that I am going to explain the verb patterns to you. It is a statement I said to you all. These sentences end with a full stop, and sometimes these statements may have negatives also. When we use not or don't in a statement, it called as a negative statement. Now let me go for statements. Sentences with subject plus verb plus extra structures are called as a statement. When a sentence starts with subject plus verb, it is called as a statement. We use a full stop at the end of the statements. These statements are called as assertive or affirmative sentences. The statement with not or don't are called as negative statements. Whenever a statement has not or don't, it is called as a negative statement. Now see the examples. Affirmative statements means positive statements. Sania Mirza is a tennis player. She plays tennis, that's why she is a tennis player. Sachin Tendulkar is not a tennis player. We used not in the statement, so it becomes a negative statement. Delhi is an ancient city. It is a positive statement. Affirmativities. Uti is not an ancient town. Here we used not, so it becomes a negative. So by this, what do you understand, students? Every statement have a positive and a negative also. Now, coming to the questions. Sentences with WH word plus helping verb plus subject plus main verb structure are called questions and also called as interrogative sentences. These questions always start with WH word plus helping verb plus subject plus main verb. And these are also called as interrogative sentences, and these statements end with a question mark. Sometimes questions also begin with a helping verb without a WH word. Like example, has Ram completed his work? Here I did not use WH word at the first as a subject, but has is used. So sometimes without the WH word also we will frame the question mark also. Take the example, who is your role model? It is a positive question mark. And why haven't you paid the fee yet? It haven't, have not. So here not is used, it becomes a negative question mark question statement. What is your father? It's a positive question sentence. And which answer is not correct? It becomes the negative question one. So now girls, you understood what are the general statements and what are question mark statements. Now we'll come to the commands. Sentences with verb plus object plus other structure are called commands. So in commands, verb comes first plus object, not the subject. Object will come first. They may also be requests, which are called as imperatives. Words like please may come at the beginning or at the end. When we make a request, they may the word like please will be added either at first or at the last. We use full stop at the end of the commands. Like the general statements, we use full stops to end up at the commands. See the affirmative positive command, relax for some time. Read the passage loudly. About the negative, don't waste your valuable time. Don't encourage evil in others. These two are questions only. This is a positive way of asking question and this is the negative way of asking question. This is about the commands. For a positive or sometimes for positive requests, what we please help me to do the work now, or will you do me a favor please? Like that we ask the questions. Now we'll come to the exclamatory sentences, exclamations. Sentences with the WH word plus adjective or adverbial plus subject plus a verb structure are called exclamations. We use exclamatory mark at the end of the sentences. Now when we express our feelings, we use either adjective or adverb plus subject plus verb to express our feelings. See, for every exclamatory sentence must and should have this exclamatory mark at the end. See the affirmative positive exclamation, what a melodious song it is. How neat the room is. And when it comes to the negative statements, exclamations, they aren't here. You aren't lazy. Like this we express our feelings. So this is all about our types of statements. Before moving to verb pattern, we all have to know what is an imperative statement, affirmative statement, negative statement, or the types of statements. So finally you understood this. Sentences exist in 4 manners. మనం మేక్ చేసే సెంటెన్సెస్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా 4 రకాలుగా ఉంటాయన్నమాట. ఐదర్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, అవి నార్మల్గా, లేదా క్వశ్చన్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, కమాండ్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఆర్డర్స్ ఆర్ ఎక్స్క్లమేషన్స్. ఈ 4 రకాలుగా మాత్రమే మనం స్టేట్మెంట్స్ని యూజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. అవి ఎలాగా అనేది నేను పైన ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ మీకు మళ్ళీ డౌట్ ఉంటే you repeat and see the video. I'll post the homework and you have to do the exercises in that, and post this or put the pic of the exercises done by you in our group. And also children, I'll post the pics of these notes and you have to write it in your grammar notes and later follow with the exercises in the same notebook.